Nice to see the emote wall is working just fine.
Yeah, precisely. Is exactly what I
Thank,
was thinking.
thank you for testing this highly important feature.
We have to make sure that we are able to wave safely.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so last time, uh, we made our way to the final area of Claire's campaign, and we are now trying to save her from the G embryo that she was implanted with,
Oh
and we are
no.
about to go and get the
God, it's so
uh,
gross.
yeah, it's incredibly gross. Um, the what the heck was going on there? There was like a texture freaking out.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Like
those in here. Uh,
it was specifically like under the desk, I thought, or I saw.
okay, good. I have audio. It's just a quiet
Okay.
area.
Whew.
I was
Yeah.
worried for a minute.
Yeah. It was. All right. What is your inventory like to refresh your memory?
I have a single grenade. No
Grenade round.
revolver
Yeah.
bullets. Oh dear.
Yeah. I believe. We'll double check your box because I think you
There's
have the.
really something up with the
I don't.
reflections on these.
I don't know what happened, but it's. What the hell happened? It didn't look like this before.
No,
I
no, it's
distinctly
always
remember it.
looked like this every single
Really?
time. It's just fucked
Really?
up.
I okay. Maybe okay. I did play this on a PS4 Pro. But I can't imagine that's what caused the problem. I don't know what the hell. All right. So,
Oh, I cannot remember the difference between the handguns.
SLS 60 has 5 rounds and uses the red ammo. Uh the the large caliber one goes to the quick draw army, which is
Hmm.
the one you have in your inventory right now. But the SLS 60 has the lets you use the Magnum rounds as well. Generally, I at this point in the game, I just kind of stick to using it as the Magnum. But by the end of the next area, there won't be any uh more what's it called, gunpowder things. So I don't know. Once you head out of here, because you did everything you need to in here, you just got to go back to the middle area and head to the east side or the west side. This is the east side. The west side is where the antiviral agent is.
Hmm.
You can do inventory management later. Uh,
Boy, it's been some time.
yeah, I feel like you might have a little bit of trouble getting used to uh, swapping around between all the different fucking ammo things. This is again one of the reasons that I'm not a huge fan of Claire's guns, even in
Yeah.
the A scenario.
Booty. Let's go.
Let's go.
Antiviral agent soon.
Oh,
Oh,
there's things.
things.
Granted, and tape.
Uh-huh.
Can't
Oh,
use the
right, we
TV
need
with no
power.
power. Oz.
Oz.
Os, Muff, Oz, Erf, and Murph. There we go.
Mm-hmm. Easy stuff.
Easy peasels.
All right.
And cassette tape. If I recall correctly, this is the same as it was last time, but it's been like a month since we watched this, so.
Mm.
Got eyes on the G virus. 1998.
I was 4.
I was a year out from being born. Actually, 6 months at this point.
You think I didn't know you were coming? This is my life's work. I'm not handing over anything.
We have our orders, Dr. Birkin. I'll ask you one more time. Hold your fire!
Whoops.
Martinez, you asshat.
What the fuck were you thinking? Our orders were to bring him in alive.
What gun?
He was reaching for a gun,
We're in, sir.
but also
Snafu.
they're in
Target
body armor.
resisted. We had to take him out. That's correct, sir. Roger that. Just the samples, then. Let's move.
And also, to be fair, if you sign up for this job, you probably want to shoot a gun anyway. Alright. Now we can put some junk away. And figure out
I
what
would
the
store the.
hell I'm
I would store one of the knives. All right. There's still another little room you can cross through, so if you want, you can wait before doing all the final fight inventory management nonsense, but gotta roll through 'em.
And this time I remember the friggin' plant.
Yeah. It is very difficult to see. It is placed directly where a water cooler would be otherwise.
Mhm.
Gotta get those UVs in. Those UVs.
Nice little suntan.
Nice and tiny dose of skin cancer. And
Hello,
some
friends.
wonderful gross things.
How have you been since last time I was here?
Probably just as not alive. And if they are alive, probably in excruciating pain. Yeah, this is when we learned that there were like weird, fucked up nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Fish tank with no fish.
More
So just a tank.
coolant. Powder of gun.
Pun gouter.
What does the 2 high-grade ones give you again?
Machine gun ammo. And then
Right.
so what you can do with the gunpowder you have, you can make machine gun rounds like that, and then you can use, I think you have another white capped
do.
one that you, yeah, so you can combine that with the large gunpowder and make a bunch of acid rounds.
Ah.
And with the amount of combining that you're gonna do, I would recommend not backing out of the trunk every time.
I
But
always
again, that
forget
is-
that you can.
It is an instinct. I do not blame you at this point. And this is the last bit of gunpowder that you can get, so I'd say just combine it and make some handgun
Mhm.
rounds.
Gonna need it.
If you want to keep it around, if you want, or rather, if you wanted to keep the what's it called, brain function. Oh my god. I was gonna say if you wanted to swap out the SLS 60 for the JMB handgun, that would
Yeah, I don't
you
have a lot
wouldn't
of-
be able to use the
Don't
you
have a
wouldn't
lot
be
of
able to use
high-grade
the
ammo anyway.
yeah. If I recall correctly, they do give you at least a little bit in the arena, but it's not enough for it to really be worth bringing. I don't think you can grab it and use it later. Or like once you're in the arena after the boss fight is done, you can grab it and use it later.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
yeah. So you got one knife, you got a bunch of grenades, a bunch of different rounds for the launcher. I think you're set, honestly.
All right.
Just one more savey save. I still don't know what those red things are.
They're there to look
Oh,
cool.
Did where are you going?
I totally forgot about a flag, apparently.
You didn't grab the thing you came to this room to get, which was the antiviral agent.
Oh,
Damn it.
there's a cutscene for that.
Look at that. All right.
So that's the reason that they were so
Got it.
determined to get the pendant. And it also explains why when Leon showed up,
The antiviral.
he was just able to walk right up to it and grab the little tube and be like, "Oh, well, that was easy." Because Claire opened it for him.
There we go.
Hello, sir. God, he's so gross. He's so gross.
William! This ends now.
What the hell is this thing?
That was my husband.
Emphasis on the was.
F.
She is my creation! Oh!
William! I should have killed him while I had the chance.
Was that a different
Why?
flashback?
I just
It was a continuation of it,
do it.
Yeah, I thought so.
of the previous one.
Honestly, we were more married to our work than each other.
Fucked up.
What about Sherry? How could you just leave her all alone while Raccoon City burned to hell?
I couldn't let my daughter grow up in a world with a G virus in it.
But that's no excuse. Leave her.
Oh no! Ouch!
I got this.
You really don't. Your ribs are kind of shattered.
Sorry.
No. I got this.
Do you though?
Take care of Sherry.
You don't know what you're up against.
I have a pretty
Oh.
damn good idea.
Whatever you do, don't stop until it's finished.
Trust me. This ends now.
Oh, Sherry.
So she betrays Leon,
Or
but
Claire, rather.
she,
So
we get to do it on our own terms.
yeah, so Ada technically betrayed Leon because Annette only shot Ada.
Mhm.
Yeah. Ooh. That one always wigs me out. Short stab. What this animation, whenever he's picking up something off the one of the
jeez.
canisters up, yeah, generally that is the best time to shoot the one on his back.
Yeah,
and you're
that's,
dead.
that's what I realized after. Oh, wow! Okay.
Yeah, he knocks you down quickly.
So I'm getting the idea that despite how tired I was last time, I should have probably just kept going. It's now
I mean,
armed
okay,
Rusty.
it's very short, or rather, it's not. It's yeah. There were 3 boss fights after this. There's this fight. There's Claire's regular final boss, and then there's a secret final boss after the credit thing that only happens in the B scenario.
Fun.
Yeah, so there was a significant chunk left, and I think that you probably would have been exhausted by the end of it.
Ooh.
Splat! The leg one's always a good one to start with during the opening.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Strong
You
guns.
got the hard ones. Rat-a-tat-tat. And now the chest opens for a lovely, horrible, horrible cacophony of eyeballs just pouring out of the chest cavity. What, other than being a bioweapon, what are some of the other practical uses of the G virus? Do you think they could use it for like, fucking eye replacement surgery? Because I feel like that would go horribly wrong.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, like implant a new eye thing, and then it's just like, oh, now I have too many, thank you. Most of them can't even see anything. Or worse, imagine if they're constantly seeing out of all of their eyes at all
Oh god.
times.
That would be some sensory overload.
Yeah, it would be.
Well, if
why
you
do you
can
think
get
he's so
used to
angry?
it. If you can get
Yeah.
used to it, that would be sick as hell.
Yeah.
I
I can
think
barely
that's-
pay attention with 2 eyes, let alone 16. Oh! Could have gotten that, just barely. Yeah, if you ever pop one of his eyeballs whenever he's doing that, he will immediately drop what he's holding. There should be a first aid spray on the other side of the room from this one, like directly opposite this desk thing. Rat-a-tat-tat. Yeah, right there.
Need this.
Bingo. I wouldn't use it. Yeah, okay, never mind. They wait until you took one more hit, but nah, it's fine. You'll be fine.
Wasn't sure how much.
Everything will be fine.
Good, I got
Bang,
stagger
bang.
on him.
Yeah, sometimes if you don't quite burst the eyeball, they will stagger a little bit.
Oh, come on! Give me a chance to.
Yeah. It's a little close up.
There
There
we
you go. Honestly, a good strategy to go for when he's just wandering around is to get some chip damage with the grenade launcher, and then when the chest opens up, using the handgun there. But now you're in the second phase, where he's really pissed off, and his eyeballs are always showing. So just get out of the way of that big-ass door.
Mm-hmm. I have learned from last time. Oh, spark shot. I should have brought that.
I'm gonna be real, the spark shot kind of sucks for the final boss, or for both these 2 fights, because of the way that it works against bosses, where you need to, where it, oh dear.
Regretting using up that first aid spray now.
Yeah. But it doesn't actually, whereas with regular enemies, they'll stop and go into like an electrocuted animation. Bosses just slow down their regular animation a little bit, so they will still be coming towards you. Oh well. So they will still be coming towards you as you're trying to maintain this cable connection, and it's really tough to get the charge off. And in the end, it does a bunch of damage, but the amount of times you'll get that full range of damage off is not, yeah. Death awaits is all it awaits if you're caught. That is, unless you have a sub weapon. Yeah, there are quite a few unique death scenarios for if you do not have a sub weapon equipped, and only recently did I begin to encounter them. because I started to rush and leave a bunch of equipment behind. So if he lands on you with his big jump attack and you don't have a sub weapon, he will just crush you under his foot,
Fun.
and it's not a great time.
All right, third time's the charm.
That's one attempt for every phase of G that there is so far.
Until target is neutralized.
Ah, bang, bang, bang.
Foolish.
Foolish Redfield.
Oh. Oh, oops. I forgot they didn't get the woman's back yet.
Yeah, not quite. He does get staggered quite a decent amount by the grenade launcher, either fire or acid. So if you need a little bit of extra time to just get out the last couple hits on his eyeballs, you can usually do that. It's also worth mentioning. Pain.
Wait.
pretty much
Pain.
I
Just
would-
give
I would
me a
do that.
second, please. Thank you.
It's really annoying how his one arm covers the one on his leg. I would say use the other herb that you have right now. Just because you're on caution and it only heals a small amount.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right.
Oh, wow.
and then-
Okay, so you're topped off now, I think.
Ah, crap. That's where the healing spray is.
Yeah, you can get past him. He just got a somersault under his legs. That's the Redfield way. AKA incredibly stupid. Yeah, he does that big slam a bunch. Which is especially annoying in his last phase where he does it like he does like a bunch of smaller swings and then one last slam. But then
hello.
also, oh Jesus, that came out of nowhere. But then like after the one last slam, he will do an additional swipe that always fucking throws me off. Come on.
Thank you.
Oh, there he go. He goes right for the canister.
Aim, please. Aim, please. Aim, please. Oh, God.
Damn. Did you use the spray already? You did not. Okay. Just get out of the fire. Oh, jeez.
I can't get down.
Yeah, you were kind of between a rock and a rock. Yeah, if he lands on you with that, then you have to use one of your sub weapons to save yourself. Woo! Woo!
Woo! For fuck's sake. Ah,
There you go.
One single shot
Alright,
from the.
I'd say do the revolver. Just a full rat-a-tat-tat. Yeah, that's the good shit. Yeah, this is the next phase. A rat-a-tat-tat. Now is a good time to grab all the shit lying around.
There is no shit in here.
This is a bad alcove, then. Now would probably also be a good phase to use the grenade launcher. Just to kind of stagger him a little bit, because he doesn't have the smaller eyeballs anymore. Woo!
Please? Okay, thank you. Ooh.
You know that feeling when you
Damn it.
like use an eye drop and it just stings? Imagine that all over. That's what it feels like when you use the acid rounds on him. There you go.
Nice.
Went down like a bitch. Hemorrhaging
Third time actually was the
horribly.
charm, all evidence to the contrary notwithstanding.
Yeah. All right. I
Target
believe
has been
there's a
neutralized.
bunch of
Ending quarantine.
a bunch of handgun rounds lying around somewhere, or revolver rounds rather. Yeah.
Service is now operational.
I like how they have the second voice from the PA, as if it's like, "Hey, you can leave now, dumbass. There's an elevator.
Yep, there's stuff here. I want stuff.
With the condition you're in, it's probably in your best interest to grab said stuff." Many much bullets. And I believe that flash grenade should be the last thing. If not, it's probably not important.
There we go.
Yep, that's it.
Gotta get back to Sherry.
I believe you have everything from this room. Yeah, you do.
Looks like. Right, no save.
Yeah, not there. In the next room, though. And this is where Ada apprehends Leon.
Mm-hmm. But we don't got an Ada.
Fun fact that I didn't mention last time, I don't think, or last time that you were in this area. Access denied. You need level 4.
Hmm.
The only place you can really go is to Sherry. So, but in the original, Ada does get shot by a net, but rather than falling off, she, or rather than falling off immediately, she shoots at a net and then falls, and then actually I don't even remember if she does fall. I think she just collapses and dies on the spot, and then instead of the thing just dropping, or the G virus just falling into the abyss on its own, it Leon goes out of his way to pick it up and throw it into the pit.
Hey,
I knew you'd make it. My mom needs help.
Annette. Sherry. How are you?
Okay. But you don't look so good. Mommy?
She looks like she's having a really bad time.
Screen. Oh, thank God. So Sherry's gonna be all right? She'll be weak for a little while, but yes. She's free of the G virus.
Hooray!
Did you hear that?
What happened to her?
She was attacked by the monsters.
worry about me. Take my daughter to safety. I'm sorry, Sherry. For everything. Your life is what is important.
We can't just leave her here.
You're right, we can't.
Attention. Unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected.
Damn it, Leon!
Oh god.
What does that mean?
It's a self-destruct code. In case the G virus leaves the building. Please. Save my daughter.
No!
Sherry? Sherry, just say goodbye to your mom. Mom, please say goodbye. Please, Sherry. Listen. She loved you, okay? You really gotta get going. Come on.
You were right about this jacket. I'm so lucky to have you.
We can talk more about that later. We gotta hurry now. Come on.
I don't know what it is about the way she says it, but every time that Claire says "come on" to Sherry,
Sherry, can you walk
it's
faster?
just really endearing.
I don't want to rush you, but we have to go.
Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
Alright. Gotta put the thing in the thing.
Right. Look, I have the RFID. Why don't you?
It's not transmitting. It's a little computer chip. It can't do that on its own.
Initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention.
Claire?
Yeah?
Ooh.
Thank you for being so nice to me. For helping me. I'm really glad I met you.
I'm really glad I met you too, Sherry. But save your thanks until I get you out of this place.
Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
Alright, good news. There's a hearing spray right there. You're gonna want to use that.
Immediately.
And now you're gonna want to get the fuck out.
Oh yeah.
That's
This
a knife.
Knife.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Item box and save spot.
Kaboom.
I would store maybe some of those grenades because you kind of have 8.
Yeah, that's perhaps excessive.
Yeah. And then maybe the high-powered rounds, unless you want to take out the SLS-60.
Oh, right.
Yeah. But yeah, time to go.
Gotcha.
It's a good thing you're going through this area tonight, because you might need to remember this.
Detonation.
There's a blue herb right there, on the left.
Okay.
Yeah. I mentioned it so that you can do the full shield heal thing.
Oh god damn it.
And they're down. Hello.
Yeah, fuck that.
Exactly. Green herb.
Okay. Duct.
Duck.
Just labeled duct.
Gotta get all them bullets.
Of course. Stupid thing's locked.
Hold on.
Sherry, what are you...
I think I can open it from the other side.
Minutes until detonation.
So now while she climbs precariously along an air vent, you get to deal with more of these fuckers.
Hooray.
I would personally use the shocker thing on them, just because it's not great for bosses.
You're right.
It's super satisfying, but god damn it, it sucks to use on bosses.
Mm-hmm.
I love the they just seize up and collapse. It's great.
I got it!
Good work, Sherry.
You.
Nice work, Sherry.
Yeesh.
Real close.
Zombies tend to go down a little bit faster when they're on burning to death.
Sherry, you hanging in there?
I'm right behind you.
Had a girl. I think we're almost out of here.
Great. Ah, the last component. Oh, friggin'. There we go.
Worth a try.
Do some storage. Alright, you can store the bracelet if you want. It's no big deal. You could also take out the grenade launcher if you want.
Right, we don't need that anymore.
Yeah. You can try it out if you want, but
Not the boss.
yeah, no. I think you're pretty much set otherwise, though.
Boy. Fighting a train. Oh!
Yeah. It's
Oh!
good. It's good. It's good shit. Still need a plug, though.
God damn it, where is it?
There were some stairs up to the train. There it is.
Ah.
Joint plug.
What are you doing?
I gotta get this train moving. I need you to stay right here, okay?
Okay. I promise I won't move.
Good.
Be careful.
Always.
Time to plug it in.
7 minutes until detonation.
7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Okay. Alright. That's something. Okay. Alright, it's working.
Claire!
Hello.
What? Leon? You're down here too?
5 minutes should
Yeah.
be plenty. Here I go.
The whole place is coming down.
Fuck.
Look, you need to get out. Fast.
I know. I found a way out. I think we can all make it. Where are you now?
Claire, are you still there?
Leon? I'm sorry, you're breaking up.
Don't worry about me. Just get out of here.
Leon, Leon! Damn!
Nice of them to not continue counting down. This exact animation of the, like, that harness, or like, that mechanism undoing was in the original, and it was so cool to see them back to back. Anyway,
Really?
guess who never stays dead?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unfriggin' believable.
That's four Birkin boss fights.
My thoughts exactly.
On the upside, this is probably the coolest design that he has, but it's also something I can only really see happening after, you know, the massive fucking collapse of all of his bones, because he's basically just living shrapnel.
Oh. What are you doing?
Might want to look out. Sometimes he lands on the train, sometimes he aims for you.
Like that.
Yep. Also, probably don't have to tell you that aiming for the eyeballs is generally good.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You can shoot him down when he's falling off or when he's climbing up the wall, but it takes a decent amount of hits on him. He is
there
on
you
the
are.
other side. Yeah, it is. Also, if you look closely, you can see his vestigial arm just dangling off of the side of his shoulder. It's super fucking nasty. Looking at this fucking abomination in the model viewer is so fucking gross, but god damn it, they put so much effort into this design. Part of me wishes that they didn't. You can also use your grenades. And
Oh yeah, I have those.
plenty of them, as a matter of fact. There you go! Grenade! I would also highly recommend using the flash grenade when he's charging at you, or like preparing to charge at you, if you don't have anything else to do. There you go! Now for my favorite part of this boss fight, where he is just in a never-ending, unceasing pain and does his best to crawl towards you. But if you just wait, he will just die on his own at this stage.
Oh.
He is bleeding horribly.
Oh, the poor guy.
I don't even know if he has a central nervous system left. I don't know if he can feel pain.
I will hand it to the Resident Evil devs. They know how to make a cool-looking, gross monster.
They really, really do. Really, and all of these are like direct upgrades of the ones from the original, like the designs from the original, which were just kind of blockier, which still look great. And the design, you can still clearly see what the designs are. Like, you can still see William Birkin's like face on the side of the second form one, and it's super gross, but super well made. Time to pretend I know how to drive a train.
How hard can it be? You don't have to steer. And here's that cutscene again. Except from this perspective.
first thing you want to do when we get out of here?
I want to see where you live.
Good. I take a shower.
Yeah.
No kidding. Look at that.
Not bad. Oh yeah.
Claire,
Leon! It's so good to see you.
I told you we'd make it, didn't I?
You did.
Who's this?
This is Sherry.
Okay. Jesus.
Dragoni, what did you
What
do?
was that?
I don't know.
You stay
You
here
can't
with
prove
Sherry. We
anything.
can check it out.
Dragoni, did you let out the secret final boss?
Maybe.
Dragoni!
God damn it.
Alright, there are some items lying around here.
Oh,
Push the button.
another knife. I'm frowning in knives.
Would you tell me to not push it? Come on.
The big red button. How could you not? Also, yeah, I did lie. There's one last scrap of gunpowder, but there's also another thing right there. And I believe that's it.
Okay.
And you can do one last savey save. It was super funny though. Like, the exact moment that the Discord join noise happened, the fucking train rumbled, and I was just like, "Fucking, what the hell did you do?" Yeah. Welcome to the worst ever.
Oh, god damn it, Birkin.
That's very pointy.
This is less of an aim for the eyeballs and just hit the wall of flesh.
Oh,
Now
Just
you
keep
aim for the
shooting.
eyeball.
You also have some grenades. There you go.
gross. You got meat on the walls.
I want
Who
you to
set off an
remember this moment.
explosion?
Probably this thing.
Remember the self-destruct?
Oh yeah, that's right. There was that whole thing.
It's fucking awful, but it's cool. Goodbye, Willie Birkin. You will not be missed.
Till he shows up again in Resident Evil 3, god damn it!
Woo!
Not quite.
I don't like how that wasn't a no.
Oh, you know.
So, are you guys like boyfriend and girlfriend?
No,
Yes.
We're just. Oh, we actually just met last night.
Yeah. That would have been one hell of a first date, though.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Look, he might be able to give us a ride.
What if it's not just the city?
Get Sherry out of here.
Come on.
Come on.
Ma. Oh my god.
Hey, that was Live Another Day by the great.
He was friendly.
So, is it over?
I don't know. But if it's not, we'll stop it. Whatever it takes.
Yeah, you damn right we will.
As long as we stick together, we'll be fine. Come on.
Aw.
Hey, you guys can adopt me. We can get a puppy
Puppy.
and a parrot.
Parrot.
This is how she's coping with the fact that her mother just died half an hour ago.
And her father died about 10 seconds ago.
Right.
Stay is a song to get your blood pumping.
I fucking love this song.
What the hell is that?
Dancing
Is
on
that
fire, you know.
The dancing
It's
mushroom
the,
from Undertale?
the Undertale dancing mushroom. What the hell?
That's so good.
Where do you get these things, Double? You think I know what all the better Twitch emotes are?
There's a lot of them.
Okay, but why isn't that one? God damn it.
C stands for cool.
Yeah. All right,
So-
that was Resident Evil 2. Now we're done with this forever. No.
So that credit song, Saudade, I believe is how you say it. They don't actually say the lyric or say the name of it in the credits song itself, but it is a very good song. In addition, it's also the song that plays on Leon's radio when he's driving in, which is really cool.
Yeah, that's the kind of music Leon listens to. He's edgy enough.
Okay. Now that we're done with that, I'm going to switch these guys to their noir outfits for my future playthroughs.
All right. Did you leave the noir filter on? Because otherwise you're going to be playing in monochrome. All right. Yeah. All right. So, extra modes. You have now unlocked the fourth survivor. There's also these, but the fourth survivor is probably the most straightforward mode. Generally, it takes me like 10 minutes to beat. On my first successful run, it took me 11. Umbrella's private special ops group, USS, assault the secret laboratory nest. Sure we should make a will? Soldiers of the unit all look to one man as they laugh. Doesn't matter how tough the mission is, we'll survive. And even if the unit gets wiped out, he'll always come back. It's fine. You'll read it a bunch of times. Basically, it's saying that this guy has made it through entire TPKs. Like, he is the only survivor anytime that a squad gets wiped out.
Alpha, do you read?
Nighthawk, this is Hunk from Alpha Team.
Hunk, I know that name.
Him.
Man, I thought you were all wiped out. I've been trying
I'm
to...
at point K12. Need info on my extraction.
Get moving.
Guess
Go.
there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper, huh?
My extraction point.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RE2.
Mr. Reaper.
Pick you up there.
Got it.
Check your inventory.
Yes. So, inventory. This is everything that you have. You get there's nothing to pick up, but you are a walking army.
Oh jeez.
Personally, so what you can't this is the Le 5.
Get ready to look.
Five.
So, you have the option to make a bunch of handgun rounds, a bunch of magnum rounds, or even more shotgun rounds. You do not get any more handgun, or you do not get any more gunpowder to make stuff.
I'm not going to make anything just yet.
Yeah.
Let's let them go through one round where it gives suggestions,
Oh, yeah.
at least.
Oh yeah, I was just pointing out that you don't pick up anything on the run. It is just escape.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, Magnum doesn't fuck around.
Didn't realize that was the Magnum.
Yep. That's kind of important. Ooh.
Jukes.
Okay.
Yeah, but that strategy you had of going for the kneecaps, that is like the strategy, either with the submachine gun or the shotgun. Those are generally my go-tos because they are the most reliable at kneecapping.
I love this music.
It's so good. It's so good. Say hello to dogs. I would just move if I were you. When it comes to the dogs. Yeah, sorry, I don't mean to keep giving hints, but the dogs really are just the worst.
So it's going down that way.
Welcome to the worst area in the entire goddamn run.
You really don't like these dogs, do you?
No, I fucking hate them. They're the worst. You can kind of deal with them as Hunk, but as fucking in future things, they are just the worst. They get free damage on you, it feels like, and it's just awful. I hate them.
I wouldn't call this the worst here. There's another area I like a lot less.
Okay, that's fair. You'll have to point that out, because this is always, like, the biggest complaint for me. No cable car.
Ah, that's good.
Gotta go down before you can go up.
Alright.
Remember,
Yeah,
you already
Hunk?
told you to get to the front gates of RPD.
Yep, you gotta get all the way up to the RPD. I cannot emphasize enough how much I fucking love this soundtrack, though. This particular score is great. Yeah, if I were... Yeah, I would use the small healing. There are enemies that can poison you, but they are few and far between.
In this mode, at least.
Yes. There's only a handful of them.
What?
You want to go up, right?
Oh.
Unfortunately, Hunk does not know how to work levers.
His helmet's too bulky, you can't see them properly. He just hits standing against the wall every time and it's too embarrassed to try again. Why was that my explanation? That makes no sense.
That's the explanation they use in Lego Star Wars. That
Wait,
is
seriously?
That is dead ass. There are some characters that have helmets that can't use the helmet equipping machine because they don't like having to put on another helmet, so they just can't put it on. This fucker's
I'm going
also
through
really
all of
hard.
my grenades in this one room.
Yeah, this room is tough. It's a choke point. Once you figure out a strategy to get through here, it is significantly... Like, it plateaus a little bit. It does have a few more peaks, but, like, once you're through here, it's like, okay, this went from okay to a good run kind of thing.
Oh, no.
Large!
They are large. They are poison.
Ugh.
These things are the worst. I mean, among all of the worsts. But they're just gross.
Get out of the... Fuck.
Oh, no.
Okay.
So you can make a bunch of handgun ammo and magnum ammo, or you can make a bunch of shotgun shells.
I go for the Magnum.
Or you can just start throwing gunpowder at your enemies.
You just blow, you, like, pour it into your hand and blow it out in their faces.
Strategy.
Flu powder.
That
This
sounds
seems
like
like
a heartbeat.
What?
Yeah, this is quite a corner you've backed yourself into. But he's dead.
Okay.
Now would probably be a really bad time to tell you that
for
there's another
fuck's
one.
sake!
I was waiting until you managed to... till it spawned, and I was just like, oh, they're gonna hate this. I would just keep moving, keep moving.
Yep. That's the plan.
He's got body armor.
Oh, fuck that then.
Yep.
That is the only zombie in the game that has body armor.
Lies, this
Nope,
one does
you
too.
lied.
Well, in the main game, at least. I don't
There is, Elliot. Elliot's upper half has a bulletproof vest.
Who's Elliot again?
The guy that got crushed by the door.
Oh,
and got
that
hit.
guy.
Yeah. His upper half has a bulletproof vest on, and congratulations, you got through probably the. Oh, actually no, I lied. This is the first third. It is rough. It is. This is hard. I think it's.
Yeah.
I think it's fun, but it is tough. You are now in the basement of the RPG.
Mm-hmm.
This room is another roadblock. Grenades is good. Grenades are good for using with this, or for this room. So, kind of a blessing in disguise. Except for this guy. This guy sucks. I know that guy in particular sucks because the striped shirt guy always spawns at the base of the stairs. And he's the worst. That increases your defense and also apparently makes you move a little bit faster. So, yeah, it's a good time to use it. I'll give you one guess. Yeah, I'll give you one guess if the elevator works.
Yeah.
Surprise! Yeah, that's their death throws. You can go. There you go. It is a little hard to tell what is the death throw animation and what is just. Honestly, for most of these guys that are getting up, you don't even have to shoot them. You can just move. That is not always going to be the case, but...
I heard you.
It's honestly really satisfying to just be able to, like, leave a bunch of them behind. Almost as satisfying as it is absolutely annihilating them. That's a dog.
God!
Yeah, I did not want to deal with that right now.
Oh no!
Oh, for fuck's sake, how and why?
Striped shirtman! Every zombie wearing a striped shirt is the epitome of terrible. Welcome.
Quick, get to the Mini Coopers, your only hope.
I'm out of grenades.
You are.
Welcome to hell.
Welcome to hell. Welcome to hell. Welcome to hell. Welcome to hell. Would I believe you if, or would I believe you? Yes. Would you believe me if I told you that this is not the most densely populated room?
We already passed places that are more densely populated. There's a lot of guys here, but they're kind of spread out.
That's true. Well, when I say densely populated, I mean like on a per room basis.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, fuck. I think you're running directly into a barrier. Yeah, you gotta go around it. Honestly, booking it for the Cooper is probably not a bad plan.
Yes! Oh, Jesus.
Oh, hello.
I didn't see you there.
Get the fuck off me. Punk don't take no shit.
Woo! Oh, wow, that's a macrobat. Oh, hello.
Yeah,
Oh
they
my
are
God, I'm
fucking
getting
quick
comboed.
motherfuckers. You
There's
are.
a dog in here?
Yes, there is. If you take too long, the dog gets you. It's the worst. Upside is that neither the liquor nor the dogs can make it through the door.
So I'm not finishing this run.
Not this one, but it's good to learn. Welcome to hell!
Oh my God! I knew it! I should have fucking known.
He will now pursue you for the rest of the run. Good luck. If you get far
go from here
through the Watchman's room to the main hall.
So, imagine the longest possible route through the RPD.
Yeah, I figured
It's
as
that.
much.
Hunk has a condensed bad day. Leon's was just kind of spread out.
Okay, that's the end.
Nope,
Oh,
not quite.
we're not.
He had the defense up. Hunk also doesn't know how to move shit, so he can't move that barrier.
Wait,
well, that was
what happened
pathetic.
to you?
Hunk! Come in! Hunk! Hunk!
What even hit you? Did you just fall
genuinely
over?
don't know.
Punched him in the back and knocked him over.
Oh.
Yeah. So. That's tough.
Tip number 1.
But
yeah, I don't think I'm as big a fan of this mode as you are, but that was pretty.
Oh, okay. I really do like that mode though. It is very fun to get a route down. And
I mean, there's really only one route.
or get like a strategy down as to like when to use what and then like improvising. But that's also just a me thing. If you want, I have notes for it, but if not, you can do the Ghost Survivors modes because there's those have the training modes where if you just want to get through them and see the end, kind of thing.
You do unlock something very good for beating the 4th Survivor mode, though.
Yes, you do. And I do have notes for it if you would like a play-by-play kind of thing.
Now there's really not much else I can do for the rest of the freaking stream, so I guess.
Well, there's still 3 Ghost Survivors modes that you haven't even seen, and those on training mode you can very easily make it to the end. Also, look underneath this thing.
Eh?
Look on the bottom.
Oh, hello.
It's a mouth. A horrifying transfigured face. It's the worst.
Hi.
Also, if you look just under his brim on the left side of his head, you can see the transmitter.
Oh.
Yeah. That's how he gets his instructions.
They couldn't just like give him an earpiece.
I mean, he's a bioorganic weapon.
With ears.
Don't worry about it. It's easier to bypass the brain. Also, the worst.
Ooh.
You can play the enemy.
A lot of flesh.
Yeah, it's a lot. So, fun fact, the way that it looks like it's just forever growing, they basically have like big tubes. Like you see how like on the right, you see how it's just kind of doing that.
Yeah.
It's basically never-ending wheels. And if you look on the outside of the train with the camera tool,
Oh yeah,
like
I can kind of see it in the background, in the transparent part, the other side of the wheel.
Infinite wheels of flesh.
It's super clever. All right. So, do you want to give another shot at Fourth Survivor, or do you want to do the Ghost ones?
I gotta do these ones.
All right. I definitely think that you can clear all 3 of those with the training mode, and there's no punishment inherently for doing it.
Aside from not getting the time.
Yeah, it doesn't track your time, there are accessories that you can equip.
For some reason, there's cosmetics in only these modes.
Yes, not in the fourth survivor though. So there's different requirements listed for each of them. Each character has access to all of them, but each one gets them for different things. If you complete, there's ones for completing the scenarios even with the
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so each one has a different unique enemy and different conditions. For No Time to Mourn, there's the poison zombies. If you want to do that one, if you want to try that one again, we can. You can do it on training mode, or you can do it. Training mode gives you.
On stream, I'm gonna do these in training mode because.
Yeah. There's definitely not much reward for finishing them, like just once, but for the sake of showing it on a stream, it's a good way to experience it. So, I'd say go for it. There's no shame. Because these are tough. They're much shorter than the Fourth Survivor, but they are much denser. I would still say that Fourth Survivor, once you get it down to a science, is much easier. But these are still
this one
pretty tough.
Actually gives us time to read after it's finished loading.
Everything except for Fourth Survivor lets you actually stop there on those screens.
Oh, that face.
Yeah, the face he made is a little goofy. Get to the meetup point in the sewers.
All right.
So the end
Samurai
goal.
Edge. God.
Yeah, this is the original model. If you look at the map, you can actually see every single area that you need to go ahead of time. So your goal is to get into the RPD. And you can change with the triggers. Yeah, into the RPD, and then once you're in the parking garage, you go down into the sewers. And then from there, you work your way out through the machinery room, and you end on the lower floors of the sewers, I believe. Yeah, you know the arena where the fucking Birkin boss fight was with the crane?
Oh, right.
You end there.
Okay.
So this isn't.
Meanwhile, I'm thoroughly lost. So whatever.
Oh yeah, no. It boils down to a pretty linear path at the end of the day, but it is. Oh yeah. Also, I would take a look at your inventory to see what you have. This is just the radio recording talking about the purple things. Yeah. So you have.
I did look at the.
Oh yeah. Okay. So normally you don't have that entire bottom row. You don't have that extra bunch of ammo and all that healing. Normally you just start with a single blue herb.
Oh wow, there's a lot of extra ammo.
Oh yeah, it is. It's great for learning the routes and just learning where enemies are and how to deal with them.
I was wondering what made training mode different.
Yeah. All the enemies are the exact same. They go down slightly easier though. I would still avoid walking into the poisonous clouds though. It's probably in your best interest.
Yeah, one thing about these modes just in general, because you're not backtracking at all, the enemy that you bypass is effectively the same as one you kill.
Yes. Which is why one of the reasons that kneecapping is so important. Also,
or even just going around them and not shooting at all if the space allows.
Yeah, which a lot of time it won't, but that's what you got to learn, and that's where the fun comes, I think. In like seeing which ones you can just kind of skirt around and which ones you got to kneecap.
Sometimes even just eating a hit and damage boosting past a bunch of zombies.
Oh yeah, that is a very viable strategy, pretty much all the time.
Hang on, just gotta take some notes.
Kendo can't read. Boom.
That's point.
Also, I will point out something once you get through this little area.
I should have loaded more than one bullet one.
Yeah. Shotgun generally will kneecap them in an instant. Yeah, if it doesn't just kill them outright, it will kneecap.
Poison!
Poison is also something you're going to want to get rid of immediately. Alright, if you look out to your right here, a little further, should be a little orange dude there. Right there. I'm pointing at my screen, you can't fucking see. Yes, it is. You can get him with your handgun. Or not. So now you gotta make some combinations. I personally say shotgun ammo every time, but it's up to you.
That's 1 gunpowder, 1 high grade, right?
Yes. There is a dispenser that gives you a magnum, if you want it.
Need a dispenser.
Yeah. Erecting a dispenser! I love how many fucking shotgun rounds you can have. Right, but if you turn to your right, there should be another clear shot at the Mr. Raccoon. Right there. The orange guy.
Oh, that's what you keep telling me.
Yeah,
Always
sorry.
With the raccoons.
Mm-hmm. They're the worst. This entire hallway is one where if you're careful, you can just run right by as they're all standing up. Except this guy.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Well, you also stop to take shots and slow it down for him to stand up.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Yeah. Elevators don't work. Except when they do. This part is a little weird. Also, there's a dispenser. More shotgun shells.
I'll take the healing. I got a lot of bullets right at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, this is where I died last time.
Mm-hmm. This is a very densely packed room. It's especially tough when they're all poisonous, and they do that. You've got the handgun ammo for it, but the way that I like to do it, which does take a little bit, but it's super satisfying to pull off. You can technically lure the dude with the gas tank down the stairs and then kill him, and then he can blow up everything at once.
I didn't kill him.
Yeah, not that guy.
You didn't shoot that guy.
What?
I would definitely heal.
One good thing about the poison zombies, it's a lot easier to tell when they're actually dead.
Yeah, because they fucking burst. Right. You're definitely going to want to heal before you exit this menu, though, because otherwise you're going to... Oh.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Can't? Okay, never mind. Just... There you go. Whew. Oh, no! And you're poisoned.
Oh my god, I didn't even get a chance to move after getting bit by that other one.
Just use your healing right now. Because
did.
otherwise you're... No, you have plenty. You got 3 more.
Oh.
Training mode. Another dispenser. Smart choice. This is where the paths diverge. There are technically 2 routes that you can take. The simpler one is just going down the stairs, like south, which is this way. Spark shot. You can discard weapons in the Ghost Survivors mode in the event that your inventory gets too full. So if you find that you don't want to keep the spark shot with you after it's all spent, you can just chuck it.
Okay.
Backed up straight into her loving arms.
You like this mode, huh?
It really does boil down to how well you can avoid getting grabbed.
Jules has played this game 30 times.
You're right.
Yeah, I also just know it very, very well and know the behavior of the zombies very well.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, these modes are kind of the maximum of learn it, do it over and over, learn it and learn it and learn it, or die.
Yeah, it's
which I don't love, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan
These-
of that playstyle.
Overall, the Ghost Survivors modes are not as strong as the Fourth Survivor, which I still think is doable and fair, even if it is tough. But these are definitely weaker. That really should have killed him. These were also entirely free, as opposed to the DLC for Resident Evil 7, where it's kind of similar, where they're very much like the horde mode. Fucking yeah, like
Yeah, I
where
remember
you
that.
gotta This I believe has the Magnum in it. Yeah, if you want it, but you don't have any ammo for it, so. Do you want a knife to save you? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going with the defensive option.
There is a dude with a explosive pack, I think. I might be mistaken though. Yeah, there's
There
the
he
dude with
is.
the pack. Alright, time to make some combinations.
Or just ditch some stuff, even.
Yeah. You can take one of them out at a time, I think. Like, if you take one out, then you can combine it with the other. Yeah, like that.
Ah, there we go.
You have so much shotgun ammo.
You do. Shotgun is good. These modes also do take a bit of learning, just because the playstyle differs from
Oh, for fuck's sake.
how much tends to play. Just because it's very much stun something and fucking don't stop moving. Whereas Mush tends to be very thorough, which is very practical in the base game, but this game does not like that. Or this mode does not like that too much.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Look, even the music just seems to be telling you go, go, go.
Exactly. It's other ways. Ooh.
Okay.
There is a dude with a backpack by the cable car platform, but there's not an exit there.
Mm-hmm.
I think he has like a red herb and maybe some gunpowder, but you're probably fine. I do think that the training mode is a good reason why I ended up enjoying this more, just because it was like a way that I could get my feet wet and learn stuff.
Alright, and then I'll ditch that next time I find items.
It's so bizarre just being able to casually discard a fucking weapon. You're in the home stretch, though.
Okay, good.
No,
No, no. God damn it.
Don't you worry. X is not here. This is the very last stretch of enemies, though.
Any grenade?
Do you have one? Yes, you do. Kablam! Oh, ain't that just a mwah.
Huh.
Big old pile of guns. I'll have one. Oh no, of course.
The last one. I don't know what friend of Kendo's thought it would be a good idea to land a helicopter in a construction site, but they're a good friend, so can't really complain.
All right. 2 more of these now.
Yep. Yeah, they can be rough. Master Tactician. You get the liquor model. You also got the G accessory. Mm-hmm.
Isn't that
Terrifying.
beautiful?
There's one in particular, that I think, or one accessory in particular that I think you'll appreciate, but I need to check what it is. All right. Yeah. Here's the tale of a future that never dawned. Or a future that never. I was trying to full screen again, so I fucked up.
Loading screen, hurry up.
I'll take you where you're special someone. Catherine Warren simply believed Irons' words. He was a gentleman and the chief of police, after all, not to mention a good friend of her father, the mayor. However, after he lured her into the orphanage, he let his mask slip. Do you know? I think you may become my greatest work. She fell into despair as she heard the words, but fate was on her side. Unlike in real life, she took the jail cell keys from her would-be killer and made up her mind. I have to go. I have to rescue my love, Ben. Bad news about Ben.
In this timeline, it really was a mannequin.
Yeah. She just kills Irons. So one of the reasons that I like No Time to Mourn.
I forgot about the hat already.
One of the reasons I like No Time to Mourn is that it does not directly contradict canon, whereas the others do. But one of the things I appreciate about this game mode is that it adds a few extra things. Dragoni, do you want to read this one?
You recall the white specimens discussed in last month's report. Researchers have named them paleheads. These specimens have undergone a special mutation. Unlike normal specimens, they have the ability to regenerate. It would be difficult to stop these specimens with weak weapons. Not impossible, actually, but it would take some time. I wouldn't try it myself. To stop a palehead, you must use high-powered weaponry that can damage it faster than blah 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 blah.
That's all,
Everyone's
folks.
good at reading today, huh?
I'm trying to go fast because this is a lot of stuff. More subjects. Price much pay for a brighter future. I'm an evil science man. Go shoot them with guns.
Paleheads are scary. So the big gimmick of this mode is that you have the SLS-60 and you can swap between the regular handgun ammo and the high-powered ammo.
Which is
by
to have 22.
Yeah, by default you get 2 rounds of Magnum ammo.
Mm-hmm.
You also get no fucking healing items until like the last third. They give you a red herb. Yeah, she does have an infinite knife, but she has a red herb and nothing else on her for the entire thing. Also, hi Gomez.
Hello.
That was not a palehead, but he was a white guy. Say hello to the worst ever.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Gross.
they really. The best advice I can give for them is just shoot them with a Magnum round and watch them get stunned, and that's it. If you try to use a regular thing, they will just never stop.
Oh, great.
I personally, even though this says it has 2 stars, I personally consider this to be the hardest. Just because it has no fucking healing.
Uh-huh.
Unless you're doing
just
training
don't- yeah.
mode, which you do. Yeah,
There's
there
a
is
dispenser right there.
Yeah, there's a dispenser.
Oh.
Yeah, I believe this has. Yeah, I was gonna say high-powered rounds.
Have you memorized the item drops?
He has
no.
played this game 1,000 times.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay,
You're right.
no,
I
for
don't know why I
these
said that.
modes, I zero in on the strat that I use, and for this mode, I just grab any magnum rounds I can carry, because otherwise I don't have anything to do with the pale heads. Gomez, this is the Ghost Survivors. These are escape modes where you have limited resources. Mush is doing them on training mode, so they have extra healing and extra ammo, so they can get through it a little easier. But they're still kind of tough. Lots of scary enemies.
They're also wearing a hat of the boss.
Yeah,
Birkin.
of the boss we killed. William.
The
William
boss we
Birkin.
killed several times over.
Yes.
So many times. Whoa!
Yes. There is a dispenser that gives fuel for this. I didn't even know that dispenser was there.
You're on the
You
map.
serious? You just told me there was a dispenser here. So I look over. Oh, look, a dispenser.
Oh my fucking god! This is the. I'm very mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so fucking mad. I never knew that was there. They're on the map. I know, but I didn't. Do you think I'm looking at the map when I'm trying to run away from the dogs?
The map pauses.
Do you think I'm thinking when I'm running away from the dogs?
Oh my god.
Anyway, you're immediately gonna have a much better time than I did. Regardless, they still don't give you much room to breathe. The dispenser I was thinking of is there's one out here. There's one out here that has flamethrower fuel. And I believe there's more in the backpack that one of these dudes has.
Alright, Gomez, right now we're playing as the girl whose corpse we found on a table in the main game.
Yeah. So the whole conceit of Ghost Survivors is that these are survivors that did not actually make it. The one
Not gonna go the knife back?
Yeah, there was a dude that had. Also, because they're high-powered rounds, they can go through the bodies. I believe he's the one that's just on the ground, unless he's still on the ground. Okay. There is a dispenser though, if you want to grab something from there at the very least. Not this way. Behind you. Right there.
There's a lot more dispensers in this one than compared to Kendo's.
I'll admit, I fucking zeroed in on killing the pale heads and getting through.
Oh, that was
part of.
Did he just fall over as he hit you?
Yes,
Looks like.
that can happen sometimes. It is a very rare occurrence, but it can happen. You have to be just the right distance away and grabbed at just the right angle. It's very weird. This is also another. There's also another dispenser here that I never fucking used. I'm starting to think that most of the reason that I had so much trouble with this is because I never fucking used any of the dispensers. Yeah. Okay. I'm just fucking stupid then. That's my bad.
Oh my god, clueless.
See, the big thing is that you need ammo to kill the pale heads with. So if you're going for anything but that,
wait,
there's a gate.
The basketball court. Mini Cooper.
Basketball court.
Oh right.
Yes. So this is the big reason that you want to have your knife. Not necessarily to kill the lickers, but because there's a dude with a backpack, and there's a lock on the door.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Ah, right.
I get it. Pulls out grenade. Honestly, with the amount of ammo that you have, you're probably better off just killing these things. Oof. Later, Gomez.
Yeah.
Also, I may have been mistaken. I think they got rid of a licker in this area in training mode. That, or it climbed over the fence somehow, and it's waiting ahead.
Fun.
I probably just forgot, though.
You really hear it like. hanging around, right? I don't.
Yeah,
think it's out here.
probably.
I think you're good to run.
God, the way the fucking hat jiggles is so bad. I gotta check what the other hat unlock condition is.
Man, the pale heads are just the worst thing to look at, aren't they?
They're awful.
Pretty gross.
I mean, they're not quite as bad as you right now, but
Yeah. So there are different.
you just hop over the dumpster.
Yep.
Right. I am really bad at telling environmental cues for where I can go.
It's just the reverse of how you came in Claire's route. Oh, hello.
Yeah. So that's one of the reasons that I do like this mode, is that Runaway and Forgotten Soldier both have you go through routes in a reverse that you normally would go through them, whereas No Time to Mourn kind of takes you through areas that are relatively familiar.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
More
There's
dogs.
There's like 4 or 5 dogs that come for you. And generally, flamethrower is not great for them. But that's just my onion.
I don't even have to headshot them. I can just go for center
worse than the
mass.
other zombies.
Yeah, no, paleheads are fucking disgusting. Draconi, out of curiosity, have you played Resi 3 Remake?
I have not.
I think you'd
The
like it.
only Resi game I've played is RE2 Make because it was on sale.
If you get 3 on sale, I think you'd also appreciate that. But it's one of those games that it's shorter than Resi 3 or Resi 2 because there's only the one campaign. But it's short enough that you can replay it more. And the big thing I appreciate about it is some of the higher difficulties and some of the bonuses you can get.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I'm not huge on replaying stuff just in general.
If that's the case, unless Resi 3 Remake is on sale, like for a significant chunk, like if you could get it for like $10 for one playthrough, I think $10 is fair. But
yeah,
it is the kind of game that gets multiple playthroughs. And
yeah, these games all seem like they're geared around playing a whole bunch of times.
Even outside of the bonus modes, which a lot of the bonus modes for this one were basically just Fourth Survivor again and again. But I still think that they're fun. I don't like them quite as much as Fourth Survivor, but I think that they're fun scenarios and the hats are goofy. And plus there's variety and just grabbing different shit from the containers. The dispensers.
Why is there a dispenser all the way over there when you're so close to the... Oh, this is why.
Yeah. So all the doors open, so the one on the right should also be open now. Yeah, so you can go get the dispenser at the end. Okay, I'm starting to think that maybe, just maybe, the particular route that the dude that I was watching gave me might actually be not great. Not great if you don't know all that much about it, because there were 2 dispensers I had never fucking touched. And, God, they would have been nice to know about.
How much of a route can you even get in this mode?
It's mostly just...
There's one path!
It's mostly just... I don't know how the fuck you didn't get grabbed there. Also, not that you'll really want to go for it right now, but there is a Mr. Raccoon in one of these cells.
Oh, yeah. Cool, I always want to go for all of those.
Yeah, they're not worth it. There's some of them...
Hats.
They can, actually. Let me double check which one to get or unlock through hats. I think that's like one of the first bits of damage that you've properly taken. But as much as I do enjoy these modes, sometimes the big thing that they really make obvious is how annoying the magnet hands are in this game. They are so fucking annoying.
Hi.
You are like 3 steps from the goal though, so you pretty much just got to run through here and.
What if that dispenser was not worth it?
Yeah, unless you had the
Absolutely
key.
not worth it. Thanks, Clueless.
Look, I thought you could grab the key. Anyway, hi Ben. Good thing your skull's not crushed yet. I don't know how old
Where
she's
even
supposed
was the
to
key
be.
for that?
There's a zombie that has a backpack in the outside of the parking garage.
Huh.
And you don't need it. Anyway, then they later got devoured by dogs. Yeah, most of the other screens seem to imply that they got away. Theirs just seems to, like, I don't know what her plan was. She gets to Ben, and then they get devoured in the jail cells. Like, what was she thinking?
No, they ran away and then adopted a couple of puppies. That's pleasant.
Yeah, that's the unicorn statue. Anyway, I initially was not huge on this guy. This is Ghost. He is one of the people from Hunk's team that was killed.
I think he's the one that shot Birkin.
He's not actually. Technically, that was some guy named Jay Martinez, and not Ghost. Ghost is a different one. This is the guy that is in the center area of the. Your objective is to recover the G virus. His first USS mission should have been simple, but everything changed in a hail of gunfire. William Birkin mutated into the bioweapon G and wiped out the unit that gunned him down, but one soldier narrowly escaped and headed deep into Nest to fulfill his mission. Once he secured the sample, however, he heard a voice echoing through the facility. Self-destruct sequence initiated. There's not much time left. The forgotten soldier, Ghost. His final mission has just begun.
Alright, the last one.
You know, if you're not having fun, you don't have to do these.
Yeah.
I'm already doing this one. Might as well finish it.
Many of the members of the Nest security team were infected when the virus that leaked out. Among them, bulletproof anti-personnel gear. Bulletproof armor.
The only enemy in the game with bulletproof armor, I said.
Yeah.
I didn't play these modes except for the first one.
Well, I think initially you didn't have them downloaded because you didn't realize they were free DLC.
I mean, I thought the option in the menu was to go to store and buy them for some reason.
So this one is kind of unique. I kind of like this one. I like this one more than I used to because it is a reverse of the final escape sequence during the.
I only got the one gun.
Yeah.
You only get like 65 shots with the base mode. Wow.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
Right.
It's not backpack, yeah, so you can grab it.
I love how fast they fall down.
Yeah, so the bulletproof armor makes it so that sometimes you can't stagger them, like you can't kneecap them quite as effectively if they have it in the knees, but also this is probably my second favorite Ghost Survivor song. Other than Reign of Morning.
Oh, actual gun, but I have machine gun ammo, so.
But it's called the MUP.
Yeah, flash grenade's a good idea. That's why.
Oh, a second too late.
Yep.
Yeah, so flash grenades are effective in blinding them for a second, but if you keep running then or make enough noise, they will still catch on to you. But pretty sure that's the only liquor that you have to deal with in this particular run.
Jesus.
Hi. I believe there is a dude with a backpack, but you can just ignore him.
I'm not dealing with this shit.
You can get a magnum, a shotgun, or a grenade launcher. I personally go with the grenade launcher, just because I find it more useful in the long term. But
it's got
one shot.
It does, but if you get gunpowder from the other backpacks, you can use that. If you want, you can go with the mag. I was gonna say, like, if you don't want to grab the gunpowder, then one of the other ones is a better bet, a safer bet rather. Bum, bum. Dum, bum.
Ugh.
Wait.
Elevator.
I got turned around. Where the fuck am I going? Okay.
You are just outside of the main elevator shaft.
I know where I am.
Yeah, I was just saying about like this is the first little mini elevator that you go down. I don't know how that got you.
I cannot afford to get caught by the plant guy.
No.
Yeah, you don't have any sub weapons left.
I would say book it.
Quick save. The body armor makes me think they have such large legs.
Yeah, the body armor on the legs is really annoying. Also, welcome to the worst. This is usually where you'd want to use a grenade.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just fucking dead. Oh.
Not quite.
Damage boost!
You do still have quite a bit of healing left.
That worked out better than I expected it to.
Yeah, I wouldn't use the healing just yet, but yeah.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to just get past enemies.
Yeah, that's the big thing for me, is that you can just graze right by things sometimes. And there's also no time limit, so if you want, you can just lure these guys in a big stupid loop. So like what I do is I'll just kneecap them and they'll just crawl towards me and I'll just go in a big circle and watch them loop around.
Oh, nice. You took the bullet for him.
Oh my god. Yeah, the body armor is tough to work around. Because sometimes you want to stun them in just one way, but they've got body armor on that spot. There's an Ivy zombie.
Okay.
How will you spend these?
Ammunition.
Oh, you can make some submachine gun ammo, but you don't have a shotgun. You don't have it. If you combine the yellow and the white gunpowder, which is something you normally can't do, you get a unique combination.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that to me before once.
Yeah. It is not something you experience in any mode other than this one.
Mm-hmm.
I would make some more submachine gun ammo.
Yeah.
There you go. That is one free Ivy zombie hug. Oh, ma'am, please. Go, 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 go.
Fuck
oh,
you!
Come on.
Fuck you! Ah!
Go, 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 go.
Dead.
Somehow.
said enough.
Oh my god!
I hate this mode!
Yeah. It's really not for everyone, and the magnet hands seal the deal. Welcome to the
Reload.
last rooms. Reload.
Reload.
Oh.
Remember how long this door took
That's
to open
why.
last time?
Oh, fuck you!
I wasn't ready for it.
Door's open. He cannot follow you out here, fortunately. You can just shove right by the last guys.
Yeah, I don't even have any rage left.
Grenade! Oh, he died.
Didn't have to.
Into the cable car.
Uh...
Yeah, magnet hands kind of kill it sometimes. These modes are worth about as much as you're willing to put into them, and if you don't want to put
Like
time
I'm
into
putting
them,
anything else into them. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
yeah.
Oh, he's dead. You know how you said that was the last one?
This one kind of this has a training mode, but the odds of getting to the end of it, even in training mode, is kind of fucking ridiculous. You don't have to do it if you don't want, because
remember that cop that died in the first 2 minutes of the game?
yeah. So literally everyone except for Kendo should like they die. These are just modes where like what if they survived? But Kendo like it's ambiguous. Whereas the other ones you literally see them die or see their corpse. Like you see Ghost's corpse, you pick up a recording off of him, you see Catherine Warren's corpse laying on the table, you watch this man die. And it's just Also, the training mode in this one is not as efficient for training because in the training mode caps at 70 enemies. The full one goes to 100.
What?
You have to survive 100 enemies. In the training mode, it only goes to 70. But honestly, just fucking do your best. I don't even.
Infinite ammo at least. That's nice.
Yeah. It is just this same convenience store, same gas station convenience store. Just kill 70 dudes. Infinite ammo.
Oh, you can use a ticker at least to count when someone's dead.
Yep. If you want to quit halfway through this, I do not blame you because I don't
want to quit 1% of the way through this. I don't blame you.
Yeah, no, like this is
I'm
a
gonna
tough
see
mode.
how long I last.
I feel bad now because I
explode.
Oh yeah, this is the only mode in which they do that, which is something that they haven't done since Resi 6. Actually, did the mold just kind of disintegrate in 7 after you killed them, or did they? Okay, yeah.
Actually, no. I think they just lied there.
Also, there's one Mr. Raccoon statue in this mode, and it is right in front of you there.
Oh fuck, I missed it.
Yeah, the door opens up a bunch of times. Don't you worry. It's not important. If you complete this mode, there is an accessory that I think you'll appreciate. I like how you're going for the raccoon rather than the zombies. they just pop like pimples. It's great. Yeah, so one of the worthwhile strategies is to kind of save the tanks for later. Just kind of... Because if you kneecap them, they'll drop the tank.
Is it waves come every X seconds, or waves come when you kill everyone in the last wave?
Alright, I've got my notes for this. Waves come every time you kill everyone from the previous wave.
Oh, okay.
So I can tell you what the final, or like what the waves are. Wave 2, which is this one, which is 11 to 20, that they come from the front and back door around at the same time. And then I believe the next wave starts at 20, and it starts with a dude at the back door.
Oh,
So
are there going to be pale heads in this?
you better fucking believe it. They don't show up. They don't show up until like halfway through, though. So you got a little while.
That was...
The poison zombies are honestly a bigger problem just because of how big the cloud is when you have so little space. You can also use the explosive tanks on them.
Wow, the bulletproof, but not knife-proof, I guess.
Well, actually, yeah, that is a thing in real life.
Yeah.
Bulletproof vests are not necessarily knife-proof, and vice versa.
Also, valid strategy, if you get bit and don't use a sub-weapon on someone that has a backpack or an explosive pack, they will drop their backpack. Like that explosive dude, you didn't... yeah, so now wave 3 starts. Wave 3 has someone at the back door. Also, I believe there should be a dude that had the knife that splatted around your feet. You should be able to grab it. Yeah, it's also infinite use combat knife. I don't believe you get that outside of training mode, so it's another wonderful thing.
Oh, hi.
Yep. Generally, so for armored zombies, normal bullets don't go through them, obviously, because of the armor, but you can still hit their armor with the spark shot needles, and they will still be perfectly electrocuted. So I tend to reserve it for some of the heavy armored dudes.
Alright, Blue Man Group.
Yeah, they are a little bluish.
Please don't drop that backpack outside. That would suck.
Oh no, the backpacks will warp inside if you kill them when they're on the other side of the door.
Oh, phew.
Yeah. Knowing what's in which backpack and when they show up is something that, again, comes with trial and error, but
yeah, how many trials have you errored?
Many, many, many. But honestly, sometimes sometimes I just want to kill some zombies.
Can't get double poisoned.
Yeah, can't quite get double poisoned.
Oh, was that a third door?
Yes. That door only opens like 3 or 4 times, but when it does, I always forget about it. There is also an explosive tank that you haven't blown up.
Yeah, I know.
That is
They were
counter.
all over there, but I couldn't get a shot at it.
Thankfully, all Resident Evil protagonists are immune to explosions.
Not quite immune, but Leon certainly is, with the amount of fucking car crashes he's been in.
That's not entirely explosions, that's blunt force trauma, mostly.
Oh, yeah. But most of them explode afterward. Big reason poison sucks is just that you can't aim your gun properly. Also, say hello to your first palehead. They are always number 30. Oh wait, no, never mind. 30 is the first palehead. We gotta kill this dude first. Then he shows up. Back door. Wait, no, I lied. He's at the end of this wave. You do also have a machine gun. And I believe also something to heal the poison that you're dealing with.
Oh.
Yeah, you got plenty of healing.
Jesus, I didn't realize.
Yeah. Sometimes I forget, too. Sometimes I'll assume that I have more healing than I do, and then I'm in a tight spot, and then I'm just like, fuck! Hello!
Oh, great time to be here.
These things suck, and I hate them. They are also somehow slightly less resilient in this mode. Like, it feels like they take less shots to go down. Which is good, because you don't really have a magnum to spare in this mode.
timed out well.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. That's also the only gas tank that you'll get for a little while. There are no gas tanks in this wave, I believe. Yeah, so there's no gas tanks in wave 4, which is 40 through 50. But there were 2 in the previous one, so you can kind of crowd them around the one that's at their feet if you need to use it.
Oh my god.
You can also discard the machine gun, because there's only 9 shots left in. Flamethrower is real nice for this. That guy's not a poison zombie, but his skin is disgusting enough that it looks like he could be.
What?
Yeah!
That'll work on Paleheads.
Yes, it does. It works quite well, as a matter of fact. I would use the spark shot a little bit on some of the armored dudes. Provided you're in a safe area, but, you know.
Is that a poisoned armor dude?
Yes. Yeah. Just be thankful that they never poison and put armor a Palehead. Because that would actually just be the worst ever.
When do we get poison armored Pale Mr. X?
When you want to die. When you decide that you wanted to stop having fun. Like, I appreciate these modes more than most, but, like, they are definitely not everyone's cup of tea, and I feel like if there was even a hint of that potential enemy, I think that everyone would just quit. Certainly no one fungus that would.
Okay, you have 1 limb left. Could
nice.
you please just...
Yeah, like, you can also... Sir.
Right in the butt.
Yeah. You can also probably... Nah, whatever. Fuck it. Just go all out. That guy's just...
He didn't even care.
He did not. It's because he's a standout extra.
The tank!
No! More than halfway there.
You're way more than halfway there.
Even in the regular mode, you would have been more than a little over halfway there.
Oh, I know what the Paleheads remind me of now. Rubber Johnny. You
Fuck,
seen that
you know
music
what?
video?
Fuck, you're right. I hate that you're right, but you're right. You got plenty of healing. You'll be fine for this run. Definitely go for that anti-tank rocket, though. Just for flash.
I feel like you're poisoned.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. That's it. Oh, no. Sheriff Cortini. No.
My favorite character is dead.
Hey, look, a
Oh,
rat.
that was a better run than I was expecting. Oh, rat.
Yeah, I feel bad because I kind of bullied you into doing those modes, and I did not.
You hyped them up so much.
I thought you again.
Yeah,
part of it
I know you wouldn't have known, but
yeah, part of it just boils down to difference in how we play.
Mm-hmm.
But the good news is,
it was worth it trying them once at least.
Good news is Resi 3 is good. It's really good. I like it.
Yeah, I would start that now actually, but it's not.
It is
downloaded.
a little later. Oh no, it's not. Yeah,
no.
they are sizable games.
Yeah, that's why. I was gonna. undownload this one and then download that for the next. I wasn't prepared to have so much more time available.
Yeah. So I guess, do you want to just like load up a save and fuck around while we chat a bit, or do you want to just call it a little early?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it. That was pretty good. Got to see the ending and what.
Oh,
what happened there?
Yeah.
But yeah, got to see the ending of the second campaign. Tried out the extra modes, which not my thing, but they were fun. I think they were fun enough, I guess.
Yeah. Again, I do think Fourth Survivor is probably the best one out of them, but it is also the longest. So if you get super far in and then die at the last second, it is rough.
Yeah.
But
that's where my least favorite room is, because I kept dying at the last second. The last room is my least favorite.
Oh man, you think that's bad? Wait until you do it with tofu and you have like no knives left.
Oh my.
So Tofu's whole thing is that they only have the knife.
Really?
Do you know tofu?
Oh,
Tofu.
Yeah, I've heard about the tofu.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what you get for beat Fourth Survivor. I was trying to be coy about it, but I know you already knew.
Yeah, so Tofu, if you beat Tofu mode, you get 2 new modes. Addition to that, you get the ability to play as Konjac, or
another kind of tofu.
Yeah, or some other thing.
Which is also tofu.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tofu.
Yeah. I believe Konjac has a flamethrower and like 40 rounds of flame rounds in the grenade launcher. It's disgusting how much ammo they have for the just fire and everything, which if you've managed to make it through fucking Tofu Survivor, where you have to just make it through by stabbing everything, and like, because like you can technically just knife everything to death if you really, really want to, but most of the time they'll just grab you and you'll want to stab them.
Yeah.
To get away. But by the time you've cleared that mode, you deserve a little bit of catharsis, which comes in Konjac and the other dude who I can't remember. I think Uiro Mochi is his name. Yeah, but he has all grenades. He has 36 grenades to shoot or to launch at things, and it is both of those are way more fun than just regular tofu. And then there's 2 more that you unlock after you clear both of theirs, which is one of them has all like basically infinite ammo for the revolver, and then one of the other ones has the other one has just the spark shot, the minigun, and the missile or the rocket launcher, and it's so fucking stupid. It's so incredibly stupid.
Can
but again,
the rocket launcher kill Mr. X outside of his boss fight?
It cannot, unfortunately. There's also a unique interaction that you don't see otherwise. Mr. X, you never have an opportunity to use the spark shot on Mr. X outside of that mode, because he's dead by the time that Claire even gets access to the spark shot. So, anyway, burning question. How do you like this game in comparison to 7 in the first one, and just like how would you rank them so far? Because
man, I don't know. This one I'd put higher than 1. I think for the most part there was a lot of the puzzlier parts of 1. I think I preferred, to be honest.
Yeah, the puzzles in the remakes tend to be really weak. It sucks because from what I've heard, Resi 3's puzzles were like nice blends of like difficult and or like difficult but not too like ball-bustingly hard, and then the ones in the remake are kind of similar to the ones that we got here, where they're much more straightforward. And but again, I do think that the original Resi 2 and 3s are worth playing if you enjoyed the Resi 1 remake, whereas there's no real reason to go back to the original Resi 1. Just because of the difference in playstyle between the Resi 2 and 3 remakes and the originals, and you compare that to like, but I don't know. Would you say that
Boy.
would you say that 7's still your preferred over this, or what?
I'm not actually sure. It's been a while since I played 7. Yeah,
I do.
I think the VR aspect of it really helps out in its favor, because that was incredibly fun.
I do
and
think
super
that,
helpful for aiming as well, I might add. But
yeah, that's the other big thing, is that this game, it just feels right to play Resi games with a controller rather than a mouse for me. Which is okay. Oh my god, I'm about to drop the fucking. This was, I only learned this like last week.
Oh.
When Resi 4 originally was a GameCube exclusive, right?
Yep.
And then it was brought over to the PS2, and then eventually it was brought over to PC. There is no mouse control in the PC version.
What?
In the original release of Resi 4 on the PC, there was no mouse control.
Oh my god.
You had to yeah, because it's still a good game, but it is such an unorthodox way to play a PC game, to see someone have both hands on the computer like they're typing, but they're moving the camera around with like an invisible left stick or invisible right stick.
Wow.
And it fights against, like, I'm not a huge PC gamer, but even that fights against anything that I know. But like, it's still one of the best games, like, just ever. So it's like, do you put up with it, or do you buy a GameCube? You know, like.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like, it just feels right to play Resi games with a controller, just with the way that because, like, in a way, if you play Resi 4 on the Wii, it feels too easy, and then I feel like that's the other big
that's what I
thing with.
hear a lot.
Yeah, with Resi 7 as well, with VR, it's like, it's more enjoyable that way because it makes dealing with the enemies a little easier. But the reason why that is the better way to play is because dealing with the enemies normally just kind of is boring, because they're the same 3 enemies over and over again, kind of thing. And even just changing the clothes that the zombies wear in this game goes a long way, I think. God, some of the concept art in this game is creepy as hell. I love it. God. Also, the original Resi 2's title screen was just this big glowing red eye, and it's based off of Birkin's thing, and it looks so fucking creepy. Oh god, there's a face in this one! I just noticed that there's a face in this concept artwork. There's multiple faces.
There are so many faces coming out of this thing, and arms and legs.
God. Oh my god! That's awful!
Big old flesh party.
Yay!
Oh, I wish I could do the mouse pointer on stream, because
I think you
look
can.
at those things. Oh,
they're awful. Yeah. Also, Mr. X missing his jaw. It's fucking great.
A little bit chubby there.
Also, yeah.
Missing his hat.
Yeah, that concept artwork where he doesn't have his hat and he's just like the middle one in the white box. That is what basically the original Mr. X looked like. It's just called the Tyrant. They did not have the hat. They were much, also, this is a very small detail, but the Super Tyrant's nose is crooked on the left.
So it is.
As is a familiar parasitic tyrant creature that may appear in future games.
Oh boy. Look forward to that.
Yeah.
I'm
overall,
a little sad by how soon Mr. X loses his hat in this game, because it's so good.
You can, if you don't shoot him in the head, he doesn't lose his hat.
I thought it just came off the time he showed up at the jail.
Nope.
I don't remember shooting him in the head.
Nope. If you shoot him in the head, he'll lose his hat, and he won't have it for the rest of the game. But so if you get to the point where he rips open the elevator in Claire's campaign and you haven't shot him in the head with it, he will still have his hat on. And that is like the most iconic shot of him in the game. Or like most people will like use it as the reference image of Mr. X. But most of the time by the time you get here or get there, he doesn't have his hat on, because like most people will try and just shoot him. but I haven't played 7 myself. I'm going to very soon. Once I
Ooh.
get my paycheck and all that, I'm gonna, because I have a VR setup. I can do it myself. I can do all that kind of stuff. But I want to play it. I want to play that, and I want to play 8, and just so I can compare it, kind of how, when you get around to playing 8. But overall, just from what I know of 7 and what I've seen of 7 and how it's been played, I think I prefer third person to Resident Evil, just because it
Yeah,
fits
I get that.
better. I think. I don't know. It also just adds more personality to it. I think because
Yeah,
the
you've
only
got that whole thing about Ethan that you keep bringing up all
I
the
I
time.
don't mean to beat a dead horse, but hey, if he's willing to beat his dead wife, no.
I hear he gets better
Uh,
about personality in 8, but
yeah.
who knows?
He there's almost an explanation for his personality in 8, but it's not as good of a not as good as an explanation of like why Link is mute in Breath of the Wild, where it's like he's got the weight of the world on his shoulders, versus like explanation of like why Ethan has the personality of a plain piece of white bread. It's like
It's because he is a plain piece of white bread in a human costume.
anyway, join
It's
us
okay, you
next
can
time
laugh.
for
Oh, it plays music when you select that. Anyway, yeah, next time we're gonna be playing this one.
I cannot wait. I really
Yeah,
like this game.
Yeah, this one's got Clue's favorite chasing boss, so I hear.
I fucking love Nemesis. I do think that there's ways that he could have been done better, but I will always be scared of a Nemesis. Mr. Rex is just a nuisance. This man. And part of it also does come from appreciation of the original, but like, goddamn, I'm looking forward to this next time.
All right. Yeah, we will see you then.
Good night.